Hi everybody, it's Sharing Wellness Promoting Health Wednesday. I'm Mara and I'm going to talk to you tonight a little bit about the traditional Chinese element earth. So each month we've been going through the elements and we've gone through fire, wood, water. We're now going to do earth. Next month we'll do metal. So the earth element in traditional Chinese medicine is the grounding element. It's what keeps things together and in place. It's associated with mothering, hence the term Mother Earth. It nourishes us, provides us with what we need, food, clothing, shelter. It's associated with our stomach and spleen. Its color is yellow. Its climate is dampness. The time of day is 7 to 11 in the morning. And its season is late summer, kind of like an Indian summer. Its taste is natural, sweet, whole foods like corn, carrots, squash, yams, sweet potatoes, whole grains, cabbage, onions, parsnips, and fruits. When we talk about the earth element, it's all about energy. And this energy is about taking solid substance of food from the earth and turning it into energy our body can use, giving us nourishment and utilizing digestion. It's what feeds all the organs, tissues, muscles, and etc. of the body. And it's this earth energy that nurtures or nourishes us. So when we're talking about the stomach or the spleen, pancreas, the stomach receives the nourishment that we take in, and the spleen, pancreas, according to TCM, is what disperses that energy from the nourishment through our blood to all the tissue to help protect our body. So stomach is the yang, the center of our body. It receives the food we eat. The spleen is yin, which metabolizes and utilizes as part of our digestion, taking the energy from the food we eat and delivering it to the rest of the body. When our earth element is balanced, we have the ability to absorb and transform. It's easy for us to concentrate. It's easy for us to empathize with others. When our earth isn't balanced, you may be too overprotective or motherly, or maybe you're nervous, flighty, unstable, or imbalanced. So earth is basically the nourishment of life. It's what grounds us, making us feel in control and fulfilled. It's also about having the right amount of compassion. When you have excess earth, you tend to worry and have excess sympathy, like an overly motherly worry. Deficiency would give you maybe a lack of control over life, bouts of despair and hopelessness, maybe some nervousness, less sympathy. When it's balanced, you are going to feel stable, rooted, grounded. You have the right amount of sympathy and compassion, and you are a very down-to-earth person, easy to get along with, easy to trust, and easy to believe. So how do you determine if your earth is stressed or deficient? So some of the signs for stressed or excess earth would be indigestion or acid indigestion, belching after meals, bad breath or a foul taste in your mouth, gas and bloating, stomach pain, nausea, heavy feelings in your stomach, cravings for sugar. Emotionally, you're probably going to feel very pensive and absorbed. You're going to be worried, have excessive sympathy, overly concerned of others, very protective, and you're going to have to try really hard to be nice. So if that sounds like you may want to try some of these natural tips. So it's probably really important right now to focus on supporting acute digestive disturbances like excess phlegm, gas, or toxins from food that's not properly being broken down and digested. Maybe some digestive enzymes and probiotics may be helpful. As far as herbs, catnip, chamomile, peppermint, fennel, slippery elm or charcoal, and again, enzymes for digestion. Those are all soothing for the digestive tract. I also love the Qi machine because it helps promote internal massage of organs and circulation and getting things moving. So that can help your body process everything. So some natural tips would be focusing on emotional excess worry, which would be general emotional upset, That's a very pensive state, or overprotective, which is absorbed. So when we look at flower essences, we're looking at California Wild Rose, which is the love for earth and life, for balancing, giving you assistance in balancing the doing and serving of others. Herbisana helps you express a wide range of emotions. Star Tulip is great for inner listening. Evening Primrose gives you the ability to open emotionally and form deep, committed relationships. Pink Monkey integrates heart strength and compassion and relationships. And Golden Eardrops is for nourishment and insight from past experiences. Essential oils, geranium, when you're overly sensitive or you have a lot of acute fear and worry. Lavender for excessive behavior and worry. And rosemary 1/8 cineole for a weak ego, so you're not always thinking of others, you're not so absorbed in their life, you're neglecting yourself. If you have a deficient or weakened earth, you may notice that you have a loss of muscle tone or muscle mass, and your muscles may seem to be wasting away. You may be extremely thin or unable to gain weight. Maybe you have a poor appetite, are sallow or pale. May have signs of leaky gut, low energy levels. Maybe your limbs are cold, your hands and your feet, or your legs and arms. You may notice some muscle cramping, and you're probably going to notice some fatigue. Emotionally, you're going to be very nervous, very flighty, very imbalanced, unstable. You're not feeling like you've got it together and you're in control. So when you're deficient or weakened, you want to support the deficiency and the inability to digest or process things to help stimulate and support digestions, especially protein. So herbs that are really good for that, as well as a digestive aid for proteins, enzymes that help with protein digestion like protease or bromelain or papaya. You have dandelion, orange peel, ginger, and chamomile. Ginger and chamomile are very soothing to the stomach. Dandelion is a great herb, super nutritive, that helps the liver and the kidney with detoxification. And again, the Chi Machine, because it promotes movement and balance throughout the body. So if you're that nervousness, flighty, imbalanced, unstable, and not feeling in control, there's some different flower essence and oils that may help. So if we look at the Mariposa Lily, it helps nurture the mother in you. Pine helps with self-acceptance and forgiveness, freedom to move forward. Scarlet Monkey is a flower that helps you process anger and fear and become more in touch with your inner feelings. Centauri helps your strength of inner purpose. Pink Yarrow is for emotional boundaries. Goldenrod is strong and secure sense of individuality. And it helps you balance group or social consciousness. The essential oils that I really like for this are vetiver. Vetiver is very grounding and very balancing. It kind of brings you back to earth. Ylang-ylang works really well for calming anxiety and frustration and just relaxing you. Myrrh is very supportive and strengthening overall. And patchouli can really help with indecision. So I hope that that makes some sense to you about earth and whether you're stressed and excess or deficient and weakened. And it's all about the flow of energy through the body when we talk about TCM. So next week we'll be talking about feeling stuffed up, allergy season's here, rhinitis, and natural tips and things you can do for allergy season and sinus support. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.